Before we move on from the subject, we need to make sure its logic is completely sound. Alright then, let's put out this fire. More? Okay. Oh, are we... What is... Bucket, tablet, victim's hands.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eyes.
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Okay, it has to be the bucket, right? Yeah. To inflict those chemical burns, the killer had to use something, but what?
Well,
Okay, what?
if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container? There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet
Maybe
the
it's
killer
Ingrid?
had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in,
I would think so.
hey, the ink vanishes when the battle's over. Call the fire brigade, Grace.
I'm gonna try Ingrid's.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go? Into another bottle?
Oh,
What about a container?
No!
There were a bunch in the
Dang
closet.
it.
I bet the
Yeah.
killer had a secret water gun.
We're gonna go back.
So when the victim came in,
This is so funny. They're little chipmunks. Okay.
well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
into another bottle?
What about a container?
There we go. Cool.
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach. If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense!
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out too.
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
It's a good question. How was the killer able to get a hefty bucket of chemicals into the victim's eyes? Especially without her knowing. Are we gonna do another thing? Because if so, I gotta get my truth bullets out. And figure this out. There must be some kind of clue missing here. Think, Damon, think.
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns.
Yeah.
However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
Mhm.
Burns to the scalp. How does that work? Unless those chemicals came from above?
What? Above. Yes, that's right. Above. Oh. The step ladder. Wait. Hold on.
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air? Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
Above. Which, well, could mean anything.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to. Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
Unless you take into account the size difference.
Eh?
The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
The killer wanted two things, for the bucket to be above the victim and for it to spill on her when she entered the room. In other words, he needed to balance the bucket, but on what? Oh. Was it the... I'm gonna say stepladder. If it's not, then it's door.
That
Dang it, it
stepladder
wasn't.
is like half my height. No way
That's
the
what I
killer
figured.
used it.
I was kind of like, that's kind of dumb. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna try the door, and if it's not the door, then...
I got it.
Okay, it was the door. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it. The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her. This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant. When the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high?
The stepladder.
Unless they were abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
This is where the stepladder comes in. To balance that bucket on the door, the killer would need to reach pretty high. Was there anything at the crime scene they could have used as a boost? If I can answer that, it'll add further credibility to my theory. Heck yeah, right here. Right here.
This is it. There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Yes.
Match point! Occam's razor!
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knick-knack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far. But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
I have to agree, they must have been hiding somewhere, waiting for her to arrive. Somewhere nearby, I'd assume. Oh. I doubt... I'm gonna say in the back.
I got it.
Okay. I got it, guys.
I've got it.
Yay.
The killer was hiding in the back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim.
Okay, yeah.
I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
recreating the crime scene we found. Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
Mm-hmm.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
I see where Winona's putting this, because she did have a gun with her.
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun. She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted, no?
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse. 28 stab wounds! No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Wait, who's Kara?
Oh my gosh, Kara is the victim.
It was the victim's name! Didn't anyone read the tablet?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Wolfgang. You good, buddy? You good?
I agree with you, dude, but you don't have to shout out your point.
Oi, what's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Huh?
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion? This isn't about efficiency, this is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
What the hell?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked him out.
If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? The spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense.
Oh gosh, that's Sprite.
No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Yo, bud, you seem a little pressed.
Silence! I won't allow this!
Dang. Whoa, things are getting emotional. Okay, so what's going on now? Hold on, how do you... Oh. I need to take a picture of this. Because I don't want to forget what happens, or I mean how to use the controls. Okay, let's see. While you've only been using logical arguments to further the trial so far, now might be a good time to change your approach. Introducing the pathos mechanic. During non-stop debates, the emotionally charged commentary of your classmates will appear as purple text. These comments are called pathos statements. You can absorb these pathos statements by hovering over them with your reticle and pressing E or LT. Oh yeah, that's what it said on the picture. The pathos statement will then be loaded into your truth cylinder. So... Oh, now I remember what these are. I'm trying to use my Danganronpa knowledge here. Oh, now I remember. Find a weak spot that is directly contradicted by the pathos statement and fire. If successful, you will make a powerful emotional argument to counteract your opponents. Stay on the lookout for pathos statements. While you'll always be able to advance the trial using pure logic, emotional arguments can lead to some unique conversations. Alright, so we'll just look over it first and then we'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, the tablet is the only bullet.
To kill Kara
Okay.
so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest!
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
So says the ultimate liar.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're gonna take Eva's statement. That was Eva, right? I think so. Okay, Eva's statement and use it against someone else's. Or use it to agree. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Was this murder justified, or was it truly unforgivable? I feel like I have an obligation to find the truth. Okay, we're gonna try taking her statement and then we'll figure it out from there.
There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive,
deserves to be brought to justice! But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust you if you have no proof.
Oh, shoot.
So says the ultimate liar.
I'm gonna have to pick this up off camera. Okay. I got the bullet. And now with that bullet, now we use it to use it on someone's statement. It was lawyer's intuition, right?
to kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
It has to be something towards Wolfgang, I'm assuming.
Take a chill pill, man.
Oh, I should
You expect me
remember
to
the
stay calm?
keys for this?
This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's
Maybe it's Eva's
morals.
thing later?
This could have been self-defense.
Not that one.
You don't even know the damn killer.
Like the one that we used to
Just
get
the crime scene they
her
left behind.
This killer, dead or alive,
her bullet.
deserves to be brought to justice.
Okay.
But how can we do that?
There's no reason
to trust you.
Okay,
No,
there we
that's
go.
wrong.
Got it.
Expertise shouldn't be overlooked here. If there's anyone to believe, it's the lawyer.
Say what?
Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine. He was even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before.
Yeah.
If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, then we have no reason to disagree. We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions, we should have faith in him.
Yeah, Wolfgang's clearly trying his best for us.
Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain bin buddy!
Is she gonna keep calling me bargain bin, bruh?
Hey! If it means going home, then new guy's convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Is he gonna go back to normal?
Thank you all for your support.
Well, Eva, do you still disagree?
Even if I did, it's not worth pursuing. Does this mean we're done here? Hey! We're Disembodied Voice! We've figured out your stupid case! Now let us leave!
Is he sleeping?
Oh, you're finally done.
Huh.
In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
Of course.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span. So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned? It'll be good practice.
Oh, okay. Wait, oh, so it's this part. I forgot what that part was called. Practice. I think I know what he's hinting at.
I'll do as you ask. I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together. Let's dig into it.
Yay! It's time to bring this trial to an end. It's time for the closing argument. During closing argument, you must summarize the case from start to finish. Naturally, your medium will be a comic book. Yay! Since the class has a relatively good understanding of the case, some parts of the comic are already complete. But it seems your peers have glossed over the smaller details, judging by those gaps in the story. To fill these gaps, you have been provided a collection of stock panels. Okay. Use the WASD keys to navigate your stock. Hover your mouse over the relevant gap and press the left key to insert the panel. Okay, I'm going to... let me see. Okay. I need to take pictures of these controls because if I don't, I'm gonna be so clueless later on. Like, this is supposed to be the trial round, so I need to... make sure I have all this information down. Don't forget the Q and E keys. Those are how you flip between the pages. Is that there? Oh yeah. By the way, gaps will reveal a hint if you hover over them. If you ever need to revisit this information, the control panel is only one F3 key away. Now stand up straight and fix that tie. We've got a case to close. Heck yeah. Alright. Let me see. Let me go over the keys again. Okay. So... oh. Wait. Okay, those are the panels. And... to switch the pages... okay. Alright, I see. So... oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Okay, Oh shoot, I forgot about the timer. Okay. Okay. I think we gotta go to a different page. What did the killer pour into the buckets? Let's go to a different page, because there's like opening the door. When does she open the door? Oh, here we go. That? Okay. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, what other things? In the janitor's closet. So... Okay. What was the victim carrying? That's not there yet. I think the last thing is the step ladder, so... Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. Oh. Yay, okay. Oh, okay, solve another one. Clawing, that should be later. Right here, I'm assuming? Yeah, okay. Okay, and then clawing at killer's neck. Oh, oops. Wait. Oh, wait, oh, going... Wait. What's the next thing? Assault rifle, okay. Here we go. And what's the last one? The bleach. Okay, is that the last one?
This is how it happened.
Heck yeah. All right. Got it. Yay.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
How did she even get a hold of the rifle anyways? I'm thinking about it. How did she get that?
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
Aye, they needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the doorframe. There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
Oh, this is where
After
he
completing
goes
the
there.
setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
Oh.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Youch!
Oh.
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara.
Oh gosh,
In his
just
fit of
thinking
raging
about
cruelty,
it.
he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails. However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind this case. Well, are you satisfied?
Yay, did we do it?
Measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? All right, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while?
Huh?
Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Face to face?
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there!
What? Oh. Oh, shoot. Hello?
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants! The walls have finally crumbled.
Dang.
What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it? Or will you set it ablaze? Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
What?
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Huh. This person, his voice.
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy?
He's like, speaker guy. Is that all you see me as?
No. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game.
Pozu, okay. Killing game? Oh, here we go. Alright. Done with the class trial now.
Well done.
Or you can call me Tozu for short.
Hey.
Hey, what do you mean by killing game?
The show must go on.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Quite the contrary. This is only the beginning.
That's...
Of what?
Why the long face?
Isn't it obvious? Wait. I think they forgot to change his name. Because I don't think that's Damon. Anyways. You, my dear subordinates,
Blood is rushing.
are going to kill each other. That's like... That's not...
Come on.
That's not funny.
But then...
But you said we could go home if we solved the mystery. I gave you peasants an incentive. It's not my fault you took it the wrong way. What are you talking about? You lied to us?
Rubbish.
Lied? Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm a fair man, a man sworn to the truth. And if I recall correctly... To leave this room, but not, you know. Yeah, that's what I figured. When he said that, I was like, in my head, I was kind of like, yeah, I think I know what he's trying to get at. I specifically said you can leave this room, not go home. You sneaky son of a... I'm sorry, sometimes I want to say sometimes I want to say the words, and sometimes I don't. Like, sometimes I feel like it, and sometimes I don't.
Not okay!
That's... You're full of shit, man. There you go, losing control of your voice. That's how you know you've lost the argument. Logic is a cowardly thing like that. It'll jump ship the moment it's confronted with a challenge. He didn't lie, did he? He said he never lies. So when he said this was Eden's Garden Academy... BS, what am I doing believing someone like him? There's no other way around it, he's lying.
Dude!
Hey, why didn't you tell us about your dumb game sooner? And watch you peasants run away.
Pathetic.
I can't host a game without any contestants. Please don't do this.
I just want to go home.
I just want to go home. I want to be with my family. Please, just let me go home.
There's no need to worry.
There's no need to cry, Miss Tolner. Huh? We're all civilized here. No one is going to kill simply because they've been ordered to. What's this? The peasant has a rebuttal.
Let's see.
A match between unprepared, unfit players? You could hardly call that a match. In much the same way this game you've proposed, a killing game, between students who don't have the heart to kill.
Nonsense.
Do you seriously think we'll abandon our morals so quickly?
Hey!
Yeah, that's totally right. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes to do something like this.
Indeed.
My heart is terribly soft. Softer than the most delicate piece of mochi. When I see a fly in my room, I catch the poor dear in a jar and return her to nature.
I would never!
My mochi heart would melt otherwise.
I see.
I see. That's your argument, is it?
How interesting.
So, what has you so convinced? What do you mean? What makes you think the people in this room lack the heart to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their names and ultimate talents?
Pathetic.
If you do, then tell me, regarding killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is where they currently stand on the issue the same as where they're willing to stand? Go on. You've had a couple hours to get to know everyone. That's plenty of time to learn their life stories, right? Should I take that as a no? Goodness, what a surprise.
Plot twist.
Not. You wouldn't be here all dressed up in that fancy suit if you were so naive. Dang.
Such a spoil sport.
Oh, and one more thing. That trial you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game. How? All you did was make us play detective.
Plot twist.
And for good reason. That's so hilarious. I just heard him in the back say, plot twist. Oh. Okay, explaining the class trial? If one of you is killed, the remaining students will participate in the true class trial. His voice is so fun. Your objective here is simple. Uncover the culprit if you can. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue who you believe committed the murder. The results will be decided by popular vote, and if you choose the right person, they alone will be executed and the killing game will continue. However, if you choose the wrong person, the guilty party will be set free and the rest of you will be executed instead. Tee. Those are the rules of the game. Everyone understand? All of us will be executed? That's not fair.
Isn't this lovely?
Really? I think it's one of our most beautiful rules. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise.
What's happening?
That's insane. You're treating us like pigs to slaughter.
Such disrespect.
Nonsense. All of you have the chance to survive this game. Do you think the common butcher is so merciful? By the way, if no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end when there are only 2 students left. Dang, only 2 students? I feel like that's not gonna happen. It's probably gonna end off with, like, you know, around the usual amount of people, but, like, if that does happen, though, then that's gonna be crazy. You may want to remember that, or maybe you don't care. It depends on what kind of person you are. Out of the 16 people here, only 2 would be allowed to survive?
No shot.
2 people? That's hardly better than if someone gets away with murder.
Well done.
I know. That's what makes it so funny. Okay. Most of you will die no matter what, and yet, with every passing trial, you'll all cling to life more desperately.
The show must go on.
And that exact mindset is what causes more murders to happen. Aren't these rules simply brilliant? A perfect test of the limits of human
I
compassion.
have an appetite for
I can't
destruction.
I can't wait to see all of you in action. My evil laugh is bad. Hold on. What the? The madman's loud, tinnitus-inducing laughter was suddenly cut off by a well-timed strike from behind? Huh? What?
I've
Oh,
said it a
shoot!
million times, you mangy fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Oh, shoot, Grace, I don't know if this is gonna end well, guys.
Ow, 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 ow! Stop it!
Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason, I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Ugh! Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are...
Ugh. Grace drove her fist directly into his stomach. She followed it with another blow and another. And when it looked like she wasn't going to be satisfied until he was dead, I saw it. What? From out of nowhere, a tiny red dot appeared on Grace's face. Oh my gosh. Oh my... Oh my... If they kill her off right now...
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
But before we could do anything... What the... Oh... Um... The sound of a gunshot echoed in our ears. Wait. Did she just barely miss it? Grace released the man from her grip. Speechless, she moved her hand to her cheek, which had been nicked by the stray bullet. Oh shoot. This is where they know it's real now. Who's this? Oh. Oh, it's another one. Oh. We all looked in the direction the shot came from. The shooter stood silently by the pillar, a trail of smoke rising from the mouth of her rifle. Her mask. The design was a panther instead of a goat, but it was clear that she was working with him. You shot at her.
For real?
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them? Everyone slowly backed away from Tozu, suddenly fearful for their lives. What a shocking and unnecessary display of violence.
You think?
I was talking about the golfer woman. Well, now that you've become acquainted with our enforcer, Mara... Huh. If any of you kids try to jeopardize the killing game, such as by attacking me, she'll be there to put an end to your shenanigans. Okay, so we have someone... So if he can't stop us, she's gonna stop us. Oh shoot.
Pardon me.
Even though she misses her shots? That was just a warning. I assure you it'd be unwise to further test her sharpshooting ability.
In any case...
Regardless, I finally have an answer to your previous question. You asked me if I knew anything about my friends besides their names and talents.
No matter.
Truthfully, I don't, but I'll continue to trust them as if I do, because they are ultimates. Just because they're ultimates? And that's what they all say. Huh? They are charged with the betterment of society. They've proven themselves to be above simple acts of self-interest.
We will not succumb!
Even if you trap us, fire guns at us, and force us to endure farcical courtroom procedures. He's right. Grace was trying to compose herself, still clearly shocked by her run-in with death.
Don't test me.
No matter how weird these guys are, they're talented. Do you really think an ultimate would fall for this BS? That's right. My friends and I have too much to live for and too much to achieve. We won't throw all that away for your killing game.
Don't get it mixed up.
We're all going to escape. We have to. One by one, the students raised their voices in solidarity with Wolfgang. All of them were so confident in what they were saying, so willing to blindly put their fate in each other. And for some reason, it made me sick. Is he gonna say something?
My.
Oh.
Never underestimate the strength of human connection. I am quite familiar with this idea.
Aye.
What kind of captain would I be if I can't even handle a small crew of 15? What is this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this way when everyone else seems so hopeful? The voice inside me was answered by another.
No.
You've got it all wrong. The students turned their attention towards Eva, surprised by her words. Do you actually believe no one here will try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer. Well, instead of resorting to random ad hominem attacks. Why don't you explain your reasoning?
It's the truth.
It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are more prone to killing, not less. Living with constant praise from the public has ruined our sense of self. If you need examples, you look around the room. Or just look around the room. I read that as you for my microphone lens.
What a joke.
Excuse me?
Look.
In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder.
Can't you see?
If you continue to convince all these people to trust each other, they'll only be more vulnerable. Unless that was your plan all along. Is it possible you want to make everyone vulnerable? So that it'll be easier for you to kill them? That's
enough.
Oh. Suddenly, Ingrid stepped in front of Wolfgang protectively. Wolfie's done nothing wrong. He's given us a vote of confidence. Yeah, it's something we all needed.
Please.
So, stop trying to turn us against each other, please. A horrible feeling grew stronger as the other students admonished Eva. It grew stronger and stronger, and I knew I had to say something. Eva's right. Huh?
No!
Damon, not you too. Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone. But Eva made a good point. All of us have a clear motivation to leave this place, even if it costs us, even at the cost of other people's lives. Sorry, I'm trying to read the text, but also not get out of range with my microphone. And I've been trying to read a little bit of the text through my pop filter, and it kind of blurs out the text, so it's hard. I'm just trying to get as best quality of sound as I possibly can, while also reading the text for you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I said that already, I think. Whether it's to see our families again, or for the sake of our talents.
Don't say that!
No, we would never kill anybody.
That's not it.
Diana, you yourself admitted it. Admitted you had too much to achieve. Don't you see how that's playing into the mastermind's hands? Masked man, I think that's... I don't know. This whole we're all ultimates thing is pretty inane. Anyways, after meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals.
Hold on.
What are you insinuating? Don't we all carry the same obligation to improve the world we live in? His question angered me more than anything that had been said before. I could no longer suppress my true feelings. Uh-oh. Is he gonna say something that's gonna make everyone hate him? Oh no. Is he gonna say something that's gonna make me hate him?
That's wrong.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Look, the title barely means shit nowadays anyway. Alright? Most ultimates are just dullards obsessing over some pointless hobby. Their talents don't contribute anything of worth. The only thing they're capable of is leeching off public attention for their own goals. I'm sorry, it's gonna be really hard. It's really hard. I'm trying to look at the text. I've literally raised up my laptop and everything. It's ugh. Anyways. Ouch.
You've got to be kidding me.
You've got to be kidding me. Running a business that feeds millions is pointless.
No.
Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on, there's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fixations.
That was very...
Don't you mean the rest of us? You're an ultimate too. Yeah, what the hell makes you so special? I could feel their words worming into their way into my soul. Yeah, Damon. I mean, yeah, a debater is nice, but I don't know. Is a debater better than all of these other talents combined? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna argue because I wouldn't know. I never really did debate or anything like that. What makes you so special? Well, I can actually achieve many things with my talent. I can argue policy, consider ethics and morality. Better yet, I was the one who got you guys through that trial.
Really?
Is that really what happened? I remember all of us helping out.
Shrimp?
Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than us because you can say words nobody understands. Well, that kind of stuff is relative. Like, tell me what a dragster is. Do you know?
Watch your step, lest you trip and fall from unparalleled heights of your vanity.
Not good enough.
I'm disappointed in you. How are you so concerned about making yourself look good when we're all in the middle of a death game? Wait, I wasn't trying to. Yeah, you blew it. It was no use. They turned against me, hurling obscenities, scowling, or simply shaking their heads.
Isn't this lovely?
Do I sense anger? Hatred? An unquenchable sense of bloodthirst? We'll save that for later. I'm the only person who can spill blood in the courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the killing game arena. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm room for each of you.
Get lost.
Thanks. Now, can you get lost?
Good evening.
Okay. He returned to his podium, with the masked women trailing closely behind. The bizarre mechanism that brought him into the room lowered the two of them into the ground and out of sight. Everyone hates me now. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, Damon, that was kind of uncalled for.
Hey.
Still, we're not going to kill anyone, right, guys? No matter what happened, we're all going to make it out of here, okay?
It was only when the madman left that reality truly began to set in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's this art thing. Oh my gosh, wait, in the back, Mark, that's his name, right? Mark? Oh. And then Jet comforting him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay. They're totally gonna be besties. At some point. I'm trapped in a killing game with people who despise me. Okay, well, yeah, that's your fault. That's your fault. How did this happen? Okay, they despise you because of what you said. The killing game, I don't know. I just wanted to help. I wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. Yeah, now nobody trusts you. And now I'm being treated like the bad guy. Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? I can't trust anyone here. For better or for worse, it's me versus them. So cute, the beginning of the end. The beginning of an unfathomable nightmare. An unrelenting despair. Despair. The beginning of the killing game. Oh my gosh. Is that how the surviving thing's gonna be? Okay. Well, chapter 1 is already out, so we will be continuing. Um Oh. Okay, so it does take me straight to chapter 1. But oh. Oh, is this the intro? It is. Okay. Okay, we'll watch this. We'll watch this. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, and then it has the voice actors too. Oh my gosh. What? This is so cool. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh, the apple. The symbolism. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. What? Oh my gosh. No, I'm literally just in awe right now. Like I don't know what to say. This is a fan game? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, after playing the prologue though, like this is really interesting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I can't wait to continue with this. Even after we finish chapter 1, I do plan to continue when they update the game again for chapter 2 because I know as of right now all of chapter 1 is out, but after that there isn't anything after that, so we'll have to wait. Um but yeah, okay. Let's do this text right now. All right. I was the last one to take the elevator back up. That Tozu man mentioned something about dorm rooms. We've cleaned up the crime scene and prepared a dorm room for each of you. The only area to fit that description was this hallway. Are the other students already in their rooms? Yeah, probably.
Sneezing so damn loud.
Are you serious? Wait. Wait, so it's not, so the rooms aren't soundproof? I'm just thinking because, like, in past Danganronpa games that, like, the mainline ones that I've seen, usually they're soundproof. So I guess interesting. So it's true what Tozu said. There's a dorm prepared for each of us. I wonder where mine is. Alright, and we will go ahead and figure that out next time. I don't know if you guys like longer videos or not, because like I don't like to pause in between things as much. But like in the future, because all of these videos that I'm doing right now are pre-recorded. In the future, if you guys please let me know, like when I continue this, obviously after chapter 1's over and stuff, please like let me know whether you guys prefer longer videos or shorter videos. Well, you can always tell me right now, because like future me is probably still editing the future episodes, so like I can always like cut in between and make the episodes like shorter. But yeah, please let me know. Please let me know like if you want the videos to be shorter or if you prefer longer videos. I don't know, because I know some people like to listen to these videos while they're doing something else, or I don't know, like would you guys prefer it to be longer? Would you want it to be shorter? Just know that like the way that I upload these videos will be like either weekly or bi-weekly. I'm not sure how future me decided to do it. But yeah. But please let me know if you want it to be longer videos or shorter videos. With that being said, thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing for more content like this. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you have a good day, night, or whatever time it is for you. Bye!